won't you follow me? Turn a ruse to revelry. Who knows where to history? Oh, walk into fire and burn with me. Some hands are uncouth and some are unkind. Some lose their touch, they're reaching out blind. But yours is a way of knowing what's in their mind. And when you try to tell me anyway, won't you fondle me? One hand loose and one hand free, underneath the old oak tree. Oh, come on and lose a day with me.
A new and pretty juvenile song. You looked alright in the dark. Never before has a song gripped the country like this one. It is the talk of the professional and the amateur world, thanks to the touch of Tabasco, that dash of pep and ginger it contains. You can't stop it any more than you can stop a cyclone. You should get this song from your dealer. If you can't, send us a $1 bill for it. Nosowski Music Publishers, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
A new idea in the music world. Songs you won't be able to get away from, and otherwise inescapable melodies, by a secret admirer. There are titles like, Today I had a lot of things to do, but I put them all on hold to follow you.
I was supposed to take the tram. I meant to check the mail. I was due to count the cash and to fix a rusty nail. Today I had a lot of things to do, but I put them all on hold to follow you.
I know we just met, but I've been following you for a while.
I knew that we just met, but I've been following you for a while.
Heavy breathing on the phone is how you'll know it's me.
Heavy breathing on the phone is how you'll know it's me.
You can't see me, but I can see you.
You can't see me, but I can see you. You can't see me, but I can see you.
When you are sleeping, you know I'll be there, in the yard.
When you are sleeping, you know I'll be there in the yard.
I dug through your trash, okay?
What do you want me to say? I dug through your trash, okay?
Try these thematics over. They are like old wheat in the mill, always good and too often unjustly ignored. But soon, those who turned away from these compositions will have reason to reconsider. Their popularity is growing every day. They have practically won their way upon their own genuine merit and not a $1 million advertising campaign. No one helped or offered a friendly hand. They did it themselves, and now they are ready to claim the attention they are owed. Ask your dealer for them. If he cannot supply you, tell him he will not be your dealer for long.
Don't act like your heart isn't hard, and that the joker isn't your card. You're changing your tune as you put up your guard and go whistling past a graveyard. You can change your mind like you're changing your clothes, and you dress in rags and you turn up your nose when it makes no sense. I will act like it does and come to your defense, though I have no weapons. So don't act like your heart isn't hard, that the truth is your best and you're crossing the line. I'll look past your mistakes if you look past mine, and go stumbling past a gold mine. So don't act like your heart isn't hard, that the truth in your head isn't dark. You can change a new tune as you put up your guard, go whistling past a
Welcome to the SongReader!
That first tune was called Don't Act Like Your Heart Isn't Hard. This next one is called I'm Down.
I'm down, and this town is a nuisance. I'll put your backbone all in a ruin, with the area code of a truant. I'm fluent in the hazards of love. Feed a warrant to a billy goat, fix the spelling on a suicide note, a get well card from a holy ghost to a beggar who smells like a rose. I'm down, and I feel like a loner. There's a skyscraper city below her. I wanna feed my heart to a cobra, nothing ever happens to me. Like a blessing disguised as a curse, like a sermon that's run out of wine, like a cage that can't keep any birds. I can't keep my arms around you. I'm down, and this town is a backdrop, a back road over a roadblock, with the debutante in a tank top, who's telling me how to be free. Like a prayer in a personal act, like a knife in a broken back. Learn to love what you can't get rid of before it gets rid of you. Oh, baby, I'm so lonely. Why you gotta walk away with your hair all done up like that? Why? I just don't think that's all that matters.
This next tune is written about the Big Lebowski. and it is called Saint Dude.
My buddy Jeff Stocks is considerably more svelte than I am.
Saint Dude, you've come a long way in your solitude. Like a sage whose suit was something crude. But you know the truth is ugly, Saint Dude. Ascension Day, there's a plain sky writing out your name. The people stood and watched it blow away. 'Cause nothing's good until it's gone away. You are ascending, no more pretending through these earthly days. You walk on fodder, turn wine to water. Your revelations come too late, and you're a saint. They'll keep a vigil burning in your name, with the gospel of a parking valet on the way. From a mom, you fall from grace. Now you're unloaded, your baggage floating on the sea of Galilee. You walk on fodder, turn wine to water, lay down your song at Peter's gate, and you're a saint. Thank you.
Timbuktu, Chim Chim Chernobyl. I once knew a man from Kazakhstan. Woo-ha! Got you all in check. We're all Finns in Finland. To be young and in love in Burkina Faso. I lost my breath in Uttar Pradesh. Another lonely night in Saskatoon. The more I see of Hawaii, the better I like New York. And, of course, everyone's favorite,
Japanese picnic.
Japanese what?
Japanese picnic!
executed in the new, easy-to-read style. Fluffy Ruffles!
Some song is Broadway's verdict.
Hear what others have to say about Fluffy Ruffles!
I love this song.
Fluffy Ruffles changed my life.
There is no better melody.
Thank God for Fluffy Ruffles.
I have never heard anything remotely as good.
My life is changed.
I can't go for an hour without it.
Excuse me, I must go listen to it again.
I hate you, Fluffy Ruffles, said no one ever.
Fluffy ruffles, living on truffles, in a stuff of troubles. You let your cities fall to rubble while you tumble through bubbles.
Ruffy Fluffles music publisher, Custom Pennsylvania.
New.
Do we ever want to take the low road? Do we ever just wanna say we're through? Do we want to lock the door and throw away the key? Do we? We do.
Do we want to just look on the dark side? Do we want to wallow in the mire? Do we want to feel the world's against us? Yes, we do.
Do we think it's sometimes just a nuisance? And other times a travesty to roll. Tried but only fallen to ruin.
Their broken backs up against the wall. Do we want to say it's just a fool's game? No one but the wickedest can win.
Do we want to play it with the last die?
Oh, do we?
We do.
Do we want to say that things are changing and they're only changing for the worse? And do we want to drink while the ship's sinking, singing our Lord's praises like a curse?
Thank you very much. That last one was called Do We Do. This next one's going to feature the lovely and talented Miss Shay Estes. This is called Eyes That Say I Love You.
When the night has grown cold and you're standing so alone on the threshold of the rest of what you know, when the fever has not out, turned a flood into a drought, left a chill inside that's growing like a ghost. You'll come running with eyes that say I love you. You'll come running with eyes that say I love you. You'll be when the poison from the wound slowly takes hold of you, and the only way not to drown is not to fight it. When you're falling down the stairs with your superstition and despair, and a helter-skelter fall to your demise, you'll come running with eyes that say I love you. You'll come running with eyes that say I love you. You'll be blind, and I won't know you, I won't see you, I won't need you, I won't love you anymore.
Oh, you thought that you would never need what I could have given if you'd given half a chance.
Start again from the end, from beyond where you've been. You can't wash away your sins in shallow water. Cast a stone in a grave of the plans that you've made. They can only go as far as you can throw them. You'll come running with eyes that say I love you. You'll come running with eyes that say I love you. You'll be blind, so blind, and I won't know you, I won't see you, I won't need you, I won't love you anymore.
Shay Estes, everybody.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the band leader of Project H and this project's whole mastermind, Mr. Ryan Heinlein.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys having an all right time so far? Good. So, for those of you that don't know, Beck decided instead of releasing an actual CD and recording it, he's just gonna make a bunch of songs and have someone write piano scores and vocal lines to them, and he leaves it up to his fans to interpret them. And I read an article about this back in September or October, somewhere in there. And it got released in December, and we were sitting around watching. He released one piece of sheet music. It's coming up here in a second. And originally I was going to do it with Project H and just do instrumental versions, but then once I got into it, I figured there's way too many cool things going on to just do instruments. So invited some good friends and we started getting together and learning the music, and it's absolutely beautiful. So thank you all for coming out, and I don't want to talk anymore, so we're going to continue with more SongReader. The next song is Please Leave a Light On When You Go.
Can a heart shatter before you're walking on splinters? Your head aches just to feel what it knows. Please leave a light on when you go. You fix something that you can't touch without hurting. The lesson you've learned is leaving you dumb. Please leave a light on when it's done. Standing high above the floodline, watching all your belongings go by. side. Please turn a light on when it dies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wanted to let you know that we are filming this evening, and we are also doing a live sound recording. Cheer right now. Yeah, we're going to insert that after every song. But we would like to encourage you to take any kind of video you have at any point, and if you want to send it to us, we can compile it, because we are planning to send the recordings from this evening to the SongReader Project website. So feel free, take all the video you want, and please share it with us. We would love that. This next song is called Rough on Rats. Crawfish fingers and your dirty dress, your sideways stingers and your wooden legs, throwing out jewels like a rotten egg, 'cause it's Christmas in Siam, we're rough on rats. Your scarecrow spiders and your shipwreck bones, the fossilized Bibles of Geronimo Jones, Star-Spangled Army in the roadhouse clothes, 'cause a hero can't bronze his soul, we're rough on rats. Shattered glass on the dance floor, a cop chaperoning a dog, the testament of a landlord who's living in a hollow log. The burlap flowers and the cocaine dirt, holding up plenty of a desert hurt. The corduroy boy in the killjoy short, he's a stereotype on ice, and we're rough on rats. Do you think you could take from the heat with a haystack of needles I piled up cheap? You could buy what's useless and steal what you need in the pink penitentiary. And we're rough on rats. Yeah, we're rough on rats. Rough on
That's Shay Estes. Give it up for Bill McKemy back there on the sousaphone. When is the last time y'all saw a damn sousaphone?
when you're walking in old Shanghai. Lanterns under the night sky. See the moon begin to rise, just like it did back home. Old men smoking in cafes, junk boats floating in the bay. Think of me while you're away in old Shanghai. With no ties, with no plan, your last dollar in your hand. Take a picture and send it back to someone you used to know. Things will always find their way from the back roads to the bay. There's more to do than there is to say in old Shanghai. With no ties, with no plan, your last dollar in your hand. Take a picture, send it back to someone you used to know. When you're walking in old Shanghai, lanterns under the night sky. See the moon begin to rise, just like it did back home.
Old Shanghai, thank you.
Songs for Every Man to Sing, the Manly Family Song Album, containing No, I Won't Be Doing the Dishes, I Wish I Was Single Again, The Lonely Hobo, The Yodeling Hobo, The 12-Toed Hobo, That Tabasco-Hating Daddy of Mine, and Dying Cowgirl. Hymns for him including Bury Me in My Cutoffs, Mother, Where's Mom, Underneath the Anheuser-Busch, My Ozark Jacuzzi, and Who Tied the Can on the Old Dog's Tail. Prison and mountain songs for boys, including such hits as Prison's Hard, These Bars Are Here to Keep You Out, Chalk Marks on the Wall, How'd You Like to Be the Ice Man, You Can't Pray These Bars Away, and Don't Feel Sorry for Me, Just Give Me Some of Them Nail Files. On sale at all the best music counters.
You can't go wrong with any Beck song. You ask the questions, now hear the answers. In such songs as, like I told you before, no means no.
Like I told you before, no means no, no means no, no means no.
Not yet, but soon.
Is it time to pull the trapdoor? Is it Easter on the moon? Is it wedding bells for Beelzebub? Not yet.
Do you ever wonder? No, I don't.
Do you ever wonder? No, I don't. No, I don't.
We did, but we probably shouldn't have.
Did we do what they said we shouldn't do? We did, but we probably
I've been hanging around again, head on the ground again, turn my face to the wall, turn my head to the wall. Nobody knows you when you're feeling sorry. Nobody needs you when you're feeling sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Used to be happy. Used to be laughing. Used to be happy.
I've been walking around again, tongue-tied over the town again, stranded out in the hole, thrown right over the wall. Nobody knows you when you're feeling sorry. Nobody knows you when you're feeling sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Used to be happy. Used to be laughing. Used to be happy.
This next tune, that last tune was called Sorry, if you didn't get that one. This next tune is called Why Did You Make Me Care? And I hope you enjoy all of the VOs and the PSAs that we've done. And this music is so beautiful. It has advertisements, and really you should pick a copy of it. It's a work of art. This next tune is Why Did You Make Me Care? Did you make me care? Make me want you there. Leave my arms both bare. Break my defenses. How did you make me feel? Like I couldn't feel what I thought was real, was one step from senseless. Time falls asleep while I'm trying to keep from crying over all the lies that you told while I was just left behind to drink down the dregs of you. Just a heart you bleed with some pretty poison. Where should I keep these tears? In 1,000 years they will disappear. Will be an ocean. To keep from crying over all the lies that you told while I would have almost died and drained down the dregs of you.
Again, that's my sister Shay.
This next tune is called Heaven's Ladder.
If you guys know these songs, feel free to sing along.
care. Cheating's better than guessing when the answer is that there's none to be had. But then you wonder if there's nowhere else to go, but only further down into the hole. You could see the whole world down below, down below, down below, where there's nowhere else to go. Just as far as nowhere, and you're on your own. Now that you know how high the hook and ladder goes, from the highest rung down to the lowest low. And now you know that there's nowhere else to go, but only further down into the hole. You could see the whole world down below, down below, down below, and there's nowhere else to go. As far as nowhere, and you're on your own. Thank you. So there are several tunes in this collection that Beck put out that he would never, never, ever record on his own. This is clearly one of them. This is called America, Here's My Boy.
Said he would and he did.
This world, helpless and unformed, I held him in my arms as he lay newly born. I said I would protect him and soothe him with my voice. America, here's my boy. I got him to say words and stand up on his feet. I held his tiny hand as we crossed the street. I told him that his days would be sown with joy. America, here's my boy. We watched them play soldiers out on the schoolyard, pretending that the enemy was nothing like we are, with glory for the hero whose weapon's just a toy. America, here's my boy. We said that there were sacrifices greater than the need, the strength beyond blood that no mortal hand can bleed. The letter I received, I held it in my hand, and though the words were clear, I could not understand how the memory lives beyond what can destroy. America, where's my boy? America, where's my boy?
If you hear my heart breaking and you don't know what it is, don't be alarmed, it won't do you no harm. It's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise. If you notice my hopes falling as they scatter across the floor, don't be concerned or startled. It's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise.
When I'm walking through the city, looking for where my thoughts have run, inside there's nothing working. No one knows what I've become.
You hear my wheels turning and you don't know where I've gone. Don't look outside, don't bother your pride. It's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise.
When I'm walking through the city, looking for where my thoughts have been, inside there's nothing lurking. No one knows what I've become.
If you hear my wheels turning and you don't know where I've gone, don't look outside, don't bother your pride. It's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise, it's just noise.
Burt Bacharach wishes he wrote that tune.
New songs worth raving about. Be sure to get a copy of each. You'll like them. That we promise. Songs like, If You're Sorry, Then Why Don't You Look Sorry?
If you're sorry, then why don't you look sorry?
Are you really? If you say that you feel bad and that your circumstance is sad and that you're feeling sorry, but are you really? Stop being a baby.
Stop being a baby. Stop being a baby. Stop being a baby. Stop being a baby now. Let you know.
Don't apologize.
Don't apologize. It doesn't matter who was wrong or right, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
we all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks.
Some of the men are rolling zigzag, one to a humdrum. Between truth and a cryptogram, like skeletons struck dumb. In a closet got camouflage, all the secrets of the world. Your cut is running rough shot, the 20 door back your force.
We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks.
Don't let anybody find out what a lamp can never tell. Look into the window, smile like a crack in a liberty belt. Put a dollar on the monitor, run a dead horse home.
the eyes of a needle. The merciful love a hole that goes.
We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks.
We all wear
cloaks. We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks.
We all wear cloaks.
We all wear cloaks.
We all wear cloaks. We all wear cloaks.
And now, a solo piece by Mark Lowrey. We're going to take a moment so that our videographer can set up, because the purpose of this piece is that Mark's hands are fighting with one another. And Jeff Harshbarger will be our sportscaster, providing commentary if you'd care to follow along from the cheap seats.
The Mutilation Rag.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you now the Mutilation Rag.
All is well. The song begins like any other. The usual routine. Two hands in a chord. A slip. Something's gone wrong. Mind your own business.
I was.
The right hand on the fence. Drawing uneasiness now. The left hand bring the right hand on the ground. A disagreement. The right hand grows angry. The opponents prepare for combat. A headlock charge begins. A smattering of slamming hands. A tussle. A turn. Fist after. Fisticuffs. Punch truck. The adversary is vanquished. The right prevails, and the left hand falls in defeat.
Mark Lowrey.
So guys, thank you so much for coming out to the show. What a fantastic house. Really, really. You're all very attractive too. I'd like to take a moment to introduce these musicians that have basically worked for what is going to come to minimum wage or less. These really great artists that have put so much time out of their busy lives to learn this brand new material. I'd like to start with a man that I've never worked with before, a fantastic guitar player I've only heard legends of. Please give it up for Jeff Stocks on guitars. This will be the first of many projects that me and him are going to play on together if I'm lucky. A gentleman that has more degrees than most people in here. This is one of my favorite trumpet players and a really excellent person. This is Clint Ashlock on trumpet and flugelhorn this evening. A gentleman that is definitely quickly becoming one of the fastest first calls for doublers and on reeds and of all kinds is the very talented Brett Jackson on saxophone and clarinet. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Brett. And really, the man that had the idea to do this project, he just put me on it just so you'd all come. The great trombone player, the leader of Project H, and really one of the artistic directors of this conglomeration. This is Ryan Heinlein on the trombone. And now for a couple guys that I gig with on an almost weekly basis. One of the best bass players in town. You can find him in reggae bands, jazz bands, punk bands, what have you. This is the one and only Dominique Sanders. In my opinion, which I respect, one of the best drummers in town. Seriously, there's something in the water in Topeka, at least in the early 80s. This is Matt Leifer on the drums. The drums, that's right. Sexiest chest. Did you see during the patriotic song he took his shirt off? And lest I not forget one of the most creative individuals in this town. He's mostly a bass player and a composer. Tonight he played sousaphone for us because Beck specifically requested it on one soon. Give it up for the one and only Bill McKemy. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for being here. And of course, one of my music daddies, this guy, when I was 17 years old, he used to give me rides to gigs and tell me what to listen to. This is mostly a bass player, a composer. He plays all over the world. This is I'm lucky to say, one of my good friends, Jeff Harshbarger, singing tonight. And of course, you've heard Jeff and this next woman that I'm about to introduce in a lot of the vocal overdubs that we've done. I don't know how else to describe her, but this is my sister. This is Shay Estes. You might have heard her on The World on Public Radio International the other day. Really quickly, I'm sorry I'm getting really long-winded, but I just want to thank very much the people that are keeping this performance for posterity. My good friend Brandon Cummins and his crew, thank you so much for being here to take video. The gentleman that did all the sound design and is recording the audio of this production, multi-tracked, another one of our best friends, the incomparable John Story. Thank you, John. Thank you so much.
And lest we not forget, the only guy I know in town that could actually pull this thing off on the piano, Mr. Mark Lowrey.
We'd also like to thank Steve and Sean and all of our friends at the Record Bar for allowing us to continue to take these chances and make these choices in Kansas City. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't have a stage. And also we'd like to thank Paul Malinowski, who's running sound for us this evening. We're nothing without him. Be kind to your staff. Please, tip well and liberally. We're gonna do a little brogy Irish number for you. This one's called The Wolf is on the Hill. Days of grace
sunken into. The wolf is on the hill, the baby's in the briar, the worm is on the rose, and your word is on the wire.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song, we have something else actually special to present to you before this. This is particularly special.
From the man who brought you such songs as Who, What, When, Where, now comes Why.
Why does it take so long? Why? Oh, I never knew why it takes so long to find a
If you enjoyed that, please thank Beck, Jeff Harshbarger, and Mark Lowrey. You had no idea he was such a good singer.
I'll never work for free in this town again.
The next song is one that we would like to ask your participation on. We had a lovely little image prepared that gave you lyrics so that you could like show up, but technical difficulties. So at the end of the song, what we would like for you to do is sing along with us if you are so inclined. Are you so inclined? And what we want you to sing is There Was Nothing But the Song We Were Singing. There was nothing but the song we were singing. You got that? What did I just say? And I'm not gonna give you the melody because I have no prequels. So you'll pick it out.
You've taken the title of this song from a life that's beyond something that you could belong to. But is it wrong to sing along when all of the words, they just get on your nerves and the verses ringing out like a curse? I'm tired of this old refrain. Is the chorus you say you had no one to blame but yourself for singing it all in vain? You've taken the title of this song from a book that goes on and on till you can't find the ending. Was it a funeral or a wedding, or a seance for the bride whose affection had died? Though some say love is suicide. My heart, it don't make any sense, was all that she said when her love was found dead. But the story was all in her head. goes on, and you've ruined the song, while everyone just plays along. It's only the notes that you've played that drowned out the thoughts from a song that was lost, and the song you sang, it didn't have a name. There was nothing but the song we were singing. There was nothing but the song we were singing. There was nothing but the song we were singing. There was nothing but the song we were singing. There was nothing but the song we were singing. There was nothing but the song we were singing. There was nothing but the song we were singing. The song we were singing. The song we were singing. There was nothing. There was nothing. There was nothing. The song we were singing. Thank you. Thank you.
This is the last polka.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out this evening. We have but one more to do for you this evening. So, what we want you to know, on behalf of Project H and the rest of us, is that what we tried to do tonight was play the page. We gave you what Beck gave us. And if you have not yet checked out this thing, it's a work of art. We recorded just a snippet of all of the complex musical compositions that are on the backs, on the insides. But it's not enough. So we're gonna do it again. And next autumn, we're gonna do it, but this time we're gonna do it our way. So if you liked it tonight, just the songs as they are, we'd like you to come back next fall and see us do them like we think they should sound. Once again, we'd like to thank the record bar. And we'd like to thank all of you, but mostly, we'd like to thank Beck for writing these songs. Last night you were a dream. Now you're just you. And I am just a fool. Someone you once knew. Before the night was over, after love was through. Last night you were a dream. Now you're just you. Last night you were a dream. Now you're just you. And I am just a fool. Someone you once knew. Before the night was over, after love was through. Last night you were a dream. Now you're just you. In the midst of innocence, experience arrives. Like a guest you can't impress, the future in disguise. Questioning the things you know, then asking for too much. Dressing on your hopes in woe, then kicking out the crutch. Last night you were a dream. Now you're just you. And I am just a fool. Someone you once knew.
Before the night was over, after love was through.
Last night you were a dream. Now you're just you. you're just you, and I am just your fool. Someone you once knew.
Shay Estes, everybody. Mark Lowrey, everybody. Ryan Heinlein and Project H, everybody.
And Jeff Harshbarger. Thank you so much for the Beck SongReader project. We're going to be back next autumn. We hope that you'll come and join us again and see how this evolves. Send us your videos.
Thanks again to Bill McKemy on the sousaphone. Paul Malinowski on the sound. The record bar. Tip well, drive safe, y'all.